Promise more episodes of Goldmine only to get lost watching Court TV? Sorry. Had the Windows blue screen pop up with hard dicks error? Lawrence. Have people chant your name during a wrestling show because you're not Luke Perry? Sorry. So sit back and relax for the next 2 hours as we play everyone's favorite new game, Sorry. And now, here's our host, the man who's not sorry for promising merchandise for the Tootie Bird crew only to fall asleep making it, Jason Myers!
Thank you, Turd. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Sorry, the game show here on the MVG Networks. Glad you could join us here tonight. And I know I keep talking about the Tootie Bird shirt. I also keep talking about the Words English Can't Even shirt. One of these days we'll crack down and make it. But speaking of people that need to crack down and make it, we are in the first match of our TOC here on Sorry, the game show. And we have 4 contestants that have fought valiantly throughout the season to get to this point. So let's meet the 4 contestants, and who better to introduce them than our own Turd Ferguson.
Well, let's see how I can screw this up. So, for the first time ever, I'll introduce the person in the red podium. Well, maybe I did in the first episode. Either way. So, from the great state of Wisconsin, he's not sorry that he spends most of his time playing a character because he can't find the right ball in the right bag. It's Scott Michels. And in our blue podium, he comes to us from the great state of Texas, and he's not sorry that, well, I was thinking that possibly if it's Adam Oliver. Next in our yellow podium, he comes to us from the great state of Tennessee, and he's not sorry that he has begged me forever to take me out to a dinner, and I think he's wanting something at the end. Wink, wink. It's Doug Trovinger.
Thank you.
And finally in the green podium, he also comes to us from the great state of Wisconsin, and he's not sorry that he's on a watch list for all of the models on The Price is Right. It's Neil Sternitzky. Jason Myers, these are our contestants.
Thank you, Turd. Scott, Adam, Doug, and Neil, welcome to our TOC matchup here on Sorry, the Game Show. Scott, we'll start with you. How you doing?
Yes.
After that kind of intro, I don't blame you for yes being the only answer you could muster up. But Scott, you have a distinct advantage over all 3 of your opponents here tonight because you managed to finish number 1.
I am the number 1 seed, which in this tournament doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. We've seen time and again people will win a game and then come back and suck ass to have been destroyed in the next show. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you.
That describes my 3 championship runs.
Hey, that's 3 more than what most people have. Some people can only claim to have 2. You're the only one that claims to have 3. So again, advantage.
3 times.
Now, Scott, remind us all out there where you're from, what you do, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I am Scott Michels from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, currently a college student. Love game shows, love video games, love bowling. You know how I do it, the whole hoopla.
The whole hoopla, and I know you love bowling because that's the only place where a ball can actually be returned in the good side.
That's the only time 3 strikes is pretty good.
Exactly. Scott, what would making the finals of our tournament mean to you?
Honestly, it would be freaking amazing if I made it to the finals of this inaugural season, because I believe, if I am counting right, in my little over 2 years here in MVG between everybody's games, I've won 9 Tournament of Champions, and I want this to be number 10.
Okay, so you got something to shoot for. We hope that comes to fruition. So best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
We also wish the best of luck to our person in the blue podium, Adam Oliver.
Oh, it feels great to be here.
Adam, just out of curiosity, did you see yourself making the TOC at this point?
Well, at that, I'm kind of surprised at this point, and I was fortunate enough that I'm very fortunate to be here.
Well, count your blessings. That's all I can say about that. But Adam, remind us about yourself, where you're from, and what you do.
I am 38 years of age, and for a living, I am a sales associate in a sporting goods store, and I'm engaged, and I'm a fan of sports, video games, game shows, and movies.
Nice. And any further news on the engagement, or is it still kind of stuck in neutral for the time being?
Well, I know I'm just doing everything I can to make this possible.
Hey, all I'm saying is, whenever that big day comes, we all better be invited, or else there's gonna be there's gonna be a barn burner right outside of the reception. Just saying.
Yeah.
You cannot invite Jose though.
Please no. Adam, what would getting to the finals of our TOC mean to you?
Yeah, it would be very good.
And I know you're itching and scratching to get to that point.
Yeah, I know I've been the finals and other game shows, and I know I've won one, which was a good while. And I'm hoping to make it here.
Well, you are amongst the most seasoned of the players here, so we wish you the best of luck. We also wish the best of luck to our person in the yellow podium, Doug Trovinger.
Oh, Miss Kitty. No, I don't want to kiss right now. Get off the stage.
You better take it while you can, because she's not leaving. Doug, you happen to get a little bit of a late start here on our season, but here you are. You've made it to our TOC.
Yeah, no, it was certainly an interesting finish. Obviously trying to go all the way for a record, win the bonus game in the first time, and then somehow by some wacky miracle, I had back-to-back wins, and then actually ended up taking money in the second bonus round to try to get a better position here in the tournament. But I'm very excited to be here, and we're very glad to be my first tournament.
Hey, whatever it takes to get to the TOC, that's all that matters. But you got here. And now you get to prove to all three of your opponents how you got here, and that you're not just some late bloomer, that you are in this for the win.
Absolutely.
So,
it's going to be a great time tonight.
Indeed. Doug, remind us about yourself, where you're from, and what you do.
So I live in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is about 25 miles east of Nashville, where I try to stay away from country music artists apparently throwing chairs from balconies.
What? You want to run that by me again?
But I'm a small business owner, and I play hockey with my the franchise that I created, where I have about 40 players between two teams.
Nice. And are you hoping that one day maybe your hockey team will make the big leagues?
The hell no.
Okay then. Well, Doug, what would making our finals of the TOC mean for you?
Well, if it would certainly be very, flattering, as I don't think I've made it to any finals yet in any of the shows that I've been a part of. But it's just kind of a wild turn of events, just coming from out of nowhere, and and really the biggest thing, and this is for anybody that's out there, just having the opportunity to be able to play with and have spend time with you guys. It just gives me another chance to do it again.
Hey, there's a first time for everything. So hopefully your first time in a TOC will bear fruit, and we'll see you in the finals after.
Yeah, hopefully it's not. Hopefully I don't have a first time getting a kiss from Miss Kitty or Grandma. I'd rather not have that right now.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about her kiss of death. Anyways, Doug, we wish you the best of luck tonight. We also wish the best of luck to our person in the green podium, Neil Sternitzky. How you doing?
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, to my recollection, I think you've only been a champion once during the season.
That is correct.
And how did that feel, winning that one?
That was very invigorating, let's just say.
And that invigoration has led you to the TOC. So you plan on reigniting that invigoration to try to boost your chances to the finals?
Absolutely. I gotta say, Jason, this has been one of the greatest adaptations of a board game I've ever seen. It's been a lot of fun watching this, and it's brought back a great memory from my childhood playing Sorry, and ironically throughout the season I've been fortunate to stumble upon vintage copies of Sorry at various thrift stores. So it's been a great journey.
I'm not going to confirm or deny that we put them back on the shelves. Remind us about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Yeah, I'm 36 years old from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, basically right down the road from Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hi.
A collector of many things, like I said. Board games is one of them. Hot Wheels, Funko Pops, you name it. So,
and it's funny you
more money
mentioned
would be great here.
It's funny you mentioned you're down the road from Scott, because technically you're down the road from Scott here on the podiums.
Yeah. and we're both the Wisconsin sport team colors. Scott's the Badgers and I'm the Packers.
Well, there you go. So, Neil, what would you making the finals of our TOC mean to you?
That would be the icing on the cake, because I've had a bad track record when it comes to tournaments here on Brandon's channel. I lost Bullseye Championship, and I lost on the last year's game show marathon. Thanks, Travis.
I'm still sorry about that one.
Well, hopefully third time's the charm, and this is the one that you actually do get the win.
That would be absolutely amazing.
Indeed. We wish you the best of luck, and that's our plans for this matchup in the TOC. Now, sadly, only one of you will actually make it to our finals. The other three will be eliminated. But those that are eliminated tonight will not be leaving out of here empty-handed. You will be leaving out of here with a minimum of $25,000 courtesy of Sorry. So it's not all bad news, but we still got to play Sorry. So we start off, as always, with a trivia round. I have a stack of questions. You have 4 buttons on your podium labeled A, B, C, and D. All you have to do is lock in what you believe is the right answer, and if you do, you get $100. If you're wrong, no money, unfortunately. Person in the lead at the end of the trivia round will go first in the Sorry round, and we'll have that big distinct advantage over somebody else in this game. You already know what it is, so I would probably start strategizing in your head right now. Maybe take somebody backstage and beat them to a bloody pulp if need be. Whatever it takes to ensure that advantage. And again, you are going to be DMing Turd. What you believe the answer is A, B, C, or D. He'll lock it in on the podium, blah, blah, blah. Cool? Cool. All right, here we go with the first question of the trivia round. It looks like this. What part of a dog's body do they usually sweat from? Again, what part of a dog's body do they usually sweat from? Is it A, its ears, B, its paws, C, its nose, or D, its tail? Lock in your answers now.
Oh my. All right, interesting start here today. We've got Scott is going with B, and then the rest of the schleps are going with C.
Well, first question, I'm not surprised the pack is showing up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Scott's saying uh-oh, but I don't know why. He's the one that's right.
Wow.
So Scott all alone gets the $100.
Yay.
Hey, Seamus, wake up. Give him monies.
No. See, now he's trying to give other people money.
Right. Next question. What are nonpareils? Again, what are nonpareils? Are they A, chocolate candies, B, breath mints, C, decorative sprinkles, or D, cookie crumbles? Lock in your answers now.
Choices one more time?
A, chocolate candies, B, breath mints, C, decorative sprinkles, D, cookie crumbles.
That sounds painful.
My brain hurts.
All right, well, answers are in, and we've got the quite famous little song going on here. Believe it or not, we've got Scott and Adam both said B. Doug says A. And I bet you know Neil said he said D, so it's bad.
I said B, Turd.
Whoopsie.
Bab.
My bab.
My bad.
It looked like a D on my paper. My bab.
Oh, Doug's the one now straying from the pack. Maybe Doug is right. Maybe the pack is right. Nah, Doug's right. It's chocolate candies.
Candy candies. Yum yum.
Players, how many years did the 100 Years' War actually last? Again, how many years did the 100 Years' War actually last? Was it A, 95 years, B, 100 years, C, 110 years, or D, 116 years? Lock in your answers now.
Or E. It's over already?
I don't know. Something is this.
No, it's that.
All right, we've got all those answers in. And Scott goes with C, and I double checked this time. The other three schleps once again went with D.
Scott being a brave one again. Is he right? Is the pack right? This time, he should have gone with the pack.
I thought it was too specific.
116 years.
I knew it was a weird number.
Yeah. A little too weird.
It was a weird war.
Because Kitty just had to drop trial. Anyway. Next question.
I like it when King George does it to me. Grandma, please.
Shut up, Grandma.
Players, in what country would you find the city of Kathmandu? Again, in what country would you find the city of Kathmandu? And no, you should not be consulting Ask Chiefs for this one. Is it A, Tibet, B, India, C, Nepal, or D, Bhutan? Lock in your answers now.
If Shitbrick was here right now, he'd say, "Oh, Jason Myers, that joke right there is so old. You should put it to bed."
Definitely right in on MVG.
I thought you were going to tell him not to ask Kitty.
Oh shit.
Well, all the answers are in, and all of them are 42. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Turd.
Guess what?
Was there synergy?
There was, because they all said C.
I seen the mouse hovering over the sea. It's like, okay, there might be some synergy coming. And I was right. And so were they.
Yeah.
I gotta love synergy. Now to trip these players up a little bit. Players, take one good look at the colors of your podium. Which one of these colors do you get by mixing the other two? Which one of your colored podiums do you get by mixing two of the other ones? Is it A, red, B, blue, C, yellow, or D, green? Lock in your answers now.
Why'd that take me so
Or
long?
E brown because Nell's pooped.
Nell's always pooped. All right, all the answers are in. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Turd.
I said something coming.
I have a secret.
Well, whisper in my ear what your secret is.
Okay, don't tell anybody else. But all of the players said D.
Oh my god.
All right. All right, everybody in the audience knows, and players, this secret concerns something that y'all did.
Yeah.
We'll start with Scott.
I didn't do it.
All right, Adam.
Well, I definitely know my colors back in like kindergarten, and I know which two of them.
That's $20 down, $40 to go. We go to Doug.
Jason.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
All right, I don't know about that. Y'all wait.
You didn't even get to ask me.
Scruggs is always taking away our fun.
I was gonna, but the executive producer was like, speed it up.
Damn it, I had a good answer for that too.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep the people here for the 3-hour edition of Tournament of Champions.
He's got a point.
Anyways. Talk about the syndicated version of this. Got it.
Yeah, next season we'll just drop it to 5 questions.
Right. All right, players. What do you need in order to spell the word accommodate correctly? Again, what do you need in order to spell the word accommodate correctly? Do you need A, 2 C's, B, 2 M's, C, 2 O's, or D, 2 of each? Lock in your answers now.
How about E, a dictionary?
Sorry, could you
You repeat the answer,
just to make sure?
please, Brother Jason.
A, 2 C's, B, 2 M's, C, 2 O's, D, 2 of each.
Feel free to use your pad of paper. Yeah, guys, feel free to use your pad of paper that we've
Yes.
left there at your podium.
Yes, this episode of the Sorry TOC is sponsored by Fall Guys.
I was going to
Well,
say,
unfortunately, Miss Kitty couldn't get to the bathroom, so she had to use it for a a mess.
Well, that was almost funny.
I was gonna ask, is this live stream being sponsored by Grammarly?
Sure, we'll go with it.
I might need it.
Well, all the answers are in. And this time my previous joke might make a little more sense. Because Scott went with B. Adam and Doug both said A. And Neil said D, so it's bad.
It's only bad for some of y'all, but it's not bad for Neil because it requires 2 of each to spell accommodate.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
ACCOMMODATE. Accommodate.
That sounds very accommodating.
Boo.
Next question. Players, in what U.S. state would you find Mount Vernon? Again, in what U.S. state would you find Mount Vernon? Would you find it in A, Maryland, B, Pennsylvania, C, Virginia, or D, Kentucky? Lock in your answers now.
All right, there we go with the final answer. And here we go. We've got Scott and Adam copying off each other with C. Doug took forever and said D. And Neil was in a hurry and went with A.
I don't know which one of them used to copy first. But it doesn't matter in the long run because they're both right anyway.
Yes.
I'm mad Ohio
Yeah.
wasn't on the list.
Idaho has not claimed Mount Vernon yet.
Just checking.
No, but Kitty Birdman claimed a Mount Vernon one night.
Oh.
We ain't talking about what goes on after the lights go out, sir.
Right.
Besides, nobody wants to know that.
Actually, that's what happens when the lights are on.
Players, if a Japanese person tells you domo arigato, what are they saying? Again, if a Japanese person tells you domo arigato, what are they saying? Are they saying A, goodbye, B, safe travels, C, thank you very much, or D, please try one? Lock in your answers now.
Or E, shut the fuck up, Jose.
Oh.
One more time on the answers.
A, goodbye, B, safe travels, C, thank you very much, D, please try one.
In the interest of time for Mr. Brandon Scruggs, Jason, there was synergy. They all said C.
Well, in the interest of time, they're all right.
Oh, it was you know
Yeah.
what song that I remembered? It was Mr. Roboto.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Love that song too. Next question. What kind of animal was Mighty Joe Young in the 1949 film? Again, what kind of animal was Mighty Joe Young in the 1949 film? Was he A, a dog, B, a gorilla, C, a panther, or D, a bear? Lock in your answers now.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
But
They did again. I went with B.
they all did it again, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. They're all right.
Wait, what?
Yep. You remember that from that
Sorry.
90s version?
Sorry, we're all giving you all more money. Sorry for the taxes that you're gonna have to pay on that.
Right.
Hmm.
Potentially, potentially the last question of the round. Question mark. Depends on how this goes. And yes, I may or may not have consulted James Doe on this question, even though he's not Chinese, he's Vietnamese. But still, in Chinese culture, which number is considered a lucky number?
No.
In Chinese culture, which number is considered a lucky number? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 6, or D, 8? Lock in your answers now.
All right, well, we're either going to have a winner or we're going to have a tiebreaker. Because Scott, Adam, and Doug all said D, Neil said A.
Well, this round continues on, but it only continues on for Scott, Adam, and Doug.
Yep.
So, Neil, sit tight and relax as I pose this one question to Scott, Adam, and Doug. And hopefully it's enough to break the tie between them. But for Scott, Adam, and Doug, what number is on top of a standard dartboard? Again, what number is on the top of a standard dartboard? Is it A, 1, B, 7, C, 12, or D, 20? Lock in your answers now. As Seamus clears the buzzer.
Well, throw that question out. They all gave the same answer.
Which was?
D.
Well, I'll throw it out, but they're right anyway.
No money.
All right, next question. Lord, have mercy. In the nursery rhyme, which child is full of woe? Again, in the nursery rhyme, which child is full of woe? Is it A, Monday's child, B, Tuesday's child, C, Wednesday's child, or D, Thursday's child? Lock in your answers now.
Or E, Nelly.
Well, there's a chance here.
There's a chance.
Scott said C. Adam and Doug both said B.
Well, this round is over. Because Scott's right.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
It's Wednesday's child. So at the end of the trivia round, Scott is in first with $800. Adam and Doug are both tied with $700. Neil is in last with $600. But we've already proven that this money doesn't really mean a thing because these players are going to be taken out of the comfort of their podiums and put onto that big sorry board where they're going to duke it out to see who's going to move on to the finals of our TOC and who's going to send the other three crying back home. We'll be back with more Sorry the Game Show right after this. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Sorry. It's time to find out, will Scott take this thing wire to wire and move on to the finals? Or will one of the three schleps be able to come and take it from him? The only way to find out is to get back down to the floor and our host, Sir Jason Myers.
Thank you, Turd. Welcome back to Sorry the Game Show here on the MVG Networks. We're already past the trivia portion of our TLC matchup between Scott, Doug, Neil, and Adam. And now we've taken them from behind the podiums and put them out here on the battlefield to see who's going to stand tall, who's going to move on to the finals of our TLC, and which three are going to be left to pick up the pieces. And by pieces, I mean their hopes and dreams. So we're going to play this just as we do in the regular season. We've got the regular Sorry cards, we've got the advanced cards in there. You already know what's at stake. So I really shouldn't have to re-explain everything unless you want me to. Yes, no, maybe, possibly, could be.
Just do it faster than Jose.
Faster than Jose. All right, so Micro Machines mode. No, I'm not that fast at it. One by one, you're going to be drawing cards to advance around the board. If you pull an advanced card and that card has your color on it, that number is automatically doubled. If you pull an advanced card and it's a draw 2, you draw the next 2 cards off the deck and you play those immediately. If you draw an advanced card and it's a skip card or a reverse card, not only will your turn get skipped, but his Turd over here will be singing the praises of the Turd card to the praise of everybody here in the audience. Apparently, I'm trying to go a little too fast. Damn it, Jose. We've also got the infamous Sorry cards in there in both regular form and in advanced form. If you pull one of those, everybody in this audience is going to yell out,
Sorry.
Crikey, mate!
and if you still have a pawn in your start circle, you get to take it out at the expense of sending somebody else back to their start circle. If you don't have a pawn in your start circle, you get to hold on to it for insurance, just in case. Play will resume until one person manages to get all of their pawns from start to home. The first person to do that will move on to the finals of our TOC. It's weird. It's weird saying that there's not going to be a bonus round. It's just weird. But before things get any more weirder, we have a little bit of business to take care of, and that involves Scott. Scott, you managed to win the trivia portion of the round, so not only are you going first in this round, you get to decide between Adam, Doug, and Neil who's carrying the burden of a third pawn to get from start to home.
This point in the tournament, I felt dirty just choosing, so I had people pick numbers backstage, and whoever's number showed up on the die was getting the third pawn.
Who's the unlucky one?
The one who chose 1. I'm sorry, Neil.
Neil!
Oh!
Neil,
Wow.
Your groans kind of gave it away, Scott.
Because it's the one I feel more dirty about than anybody. You're my Wisconsin man.
Neil, you've been sacked with the third pawn. It's not the first time you've been sacked with the third pawn this season. You actually have won a game with 3 pawns. So,
Yeah.
anything you want to say to Scott?
Well, too bad you're not going to win.
Okay, then. So, in that case, Scott, Adam, Doug, and Neil, let's play Sorry.
Okay, we're playing like this tonight. Okay.
Wow.
I would have preferred more 4-letter words.
The turd has well, that too. Also, the turd just hit the fan too.
Well, Scott, you go first. Tell Turd when to stop shuffling.
And Banco.
And the turd hit the fan because I was trying to change the light bulbs.
All right, Scott, you start out with an advanced card.
Here comes my skip.
Scott, your advanced card?
Wow.
It's a backwards 4.
Oh.
Ass up, 4. Back that ass up, 4.
Oh.
And that backwards 4 comes with a special message here. Let me open it up. And it says, "Whose dick did you suck?"
Yeah.
He's not sorry. Bitch.
Wow.
Bitch. All right, Adam.
Damn.
We
All
saw
right.
Scott go backwards. Let's see if you go backwards too.
Normally backwards is 350, but all right. So you got a 2. It's a 2. Oh my God, it's a 2.
I think I know which one I'm doing. Yep, move it to.
Move that start.
And the 2D Birds came calling, so go again.
This time, it's a 5.
Alright,
All right, we go to
I'm
Doug.
getting 11 soon.
All right, Douglas, you got a 3.
I'm thinking 3.
And then to Neil. Let's see if Neil's as lucky as Scott.
All right, Neil Sedaka, your advance card is a 6 or a backward 1, and that does double because it's your color to either a 12 or a backwards 2. I think I smell what the Neil's about to be cooking.
Backwards 2.
Back that ass up. 2.
Not what I thought you were going to do, but okay. That works too.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
not
as
a bad
lucky as
move, to be
Scott.
honest.
But, let's see, Scott, you need a 1 or 8, and it can't be red.
All right, and Scott, your advance card? It's another backwards 4.
Back that ass up. Back that ass up.
Yeah.
4.
Ow.
I've seen
Yeah.
this before.
All right, Adam.
All right, Adam West.
Advance card.
Your advance card is wham! It's a forward 6 or a backward 1.
Go.
I think I'll move forward 6.
Forward, he says. All right, we go to Doug.
All right, Douglas MacArthur, your regular card. Sorry.
Well, Doug, you got a pawn and start. You get to take it up, but who's going back?
Oh, the green pawn's got to go back.
Green, Neil.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun. Doug's not sorry, bitch.
Sorry, Turd, I can't hear you right now. There's
surprised.
9 people in the live chat calling Doug an asshole.
Here, I think I can translate that.
Very much.
Asshole, asshole, asshole.
He's an asshole, an asshole.
Well,
Oh, whoops.
Neil, we're on to you.
I might want to pay attention. All right.
So let's see if you can return the favor.
I'm not sorry.
All right, Neil, your advance card? Nothing, I'm sorry.
All right, Scott. Let's see.
Yes.
You need a 5 or a 12 to get your first pawn home.
I had no idea this was Ben Neil Sternitzky overnight, but Scott, I hope you draw another backwards 4, but you've got
I have a feeling.
a forward 8.
Oh, 1 card too late.
1. Yep.
Yep. Sadly. Oh, let's see. Adam.
All right, Adam, you've got a backwards 4. Back that ass up.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. Doug.
I don't think I shuffled these cards enough. Yeah, so Doug, advance card, and it's a 1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Which one of your pawns is going to be king of the 1-step?
The one on the bottom.
One on the bottom. Okey-doke. All right. Neil, let's try to get you back in the game.
All right, Neil, advance card, and it's a 1.
Yay.
I got what the hell I'm doing.
All right, Scott. Let's see. You need a 2 that's red to get your first pawn home.
All right, an advance card. It's a backwards 4. Yes. Yes.
I'm noticing a pattern here with Scott.
Is that Scott Michaels or is that Kyle Hershot?
Scott,
Damn.
are you trying to do your best Michael Jackson moonwalking impression on the game?
Well, I think it's stick shift. I think he's stick stuck in gear.
I think he's just impersonating Marty McFly impersonating Michael Jackson.
That's Skyle Hershikles.
It's Michaels.
All right, Adam.
Michael.
All right, Adam, advance card. Skip it, skip it, skipping your fucking turn in the TOC too. Skip it from Turdo.
And that's a
I'm waiting
reverse
for
on
Robert
Turtles.
to send
Going back to
that
Scott.
video.
So Scott, a 1 or an 8. So Scott.
All right, so Scott, I hope you get a backwards 4, and it is. Damn it, it's a 10 or a backward 1.
You gotta go backwards. Back that ass up.
1.
One.
Good job, Davio.
All right, Neil.
Yeah.
Let's get some movement now.
Yes, please.
All right, Neil, I hope for an 11 for you, and you've got. Damn it, it's a 12. Sponsored by Cialis. I guess they actually need a 10.
All right, Doug.
All right, Doug.
It's an advance card.
And it's a 9, or you can change places with an opponent.
Damn it.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to go and switch my pawn on the left with the blue.
With blue.
It's alright.
They are switching places to the other side.
Sorry.
To say.
He ain't sorry.
Exactly.
Helped Adam out a little bit. Speaking of Adam, it's your turn.
All right, Adam. Advance card. And we're going to do the draw too. First one. Skip it. Skip it. Skipping your fucking turn. You'll miss this in the off season. Skip it. Skip it from Turdo.
There goes the second dance.
Let's see. You need a 2 or a 9 that can't be red, or a 1 that is red.
Hey, if I think of it in the championship game, I'll put myself in the corner and live video, and you can watch me dance while I do it. All right, so all right, advance card. It is a forward 8.
Scott,
Oh,
who's
only-
forward 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that can go 8. And no.
Knocking on the door.
He's not.
Come and knock on their door.
All right, Neil.
All right, Neil, your advance card. It's a 5, and it's your color, so it doubles to a 10.
Yay.
Mm.
Da, 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 da.
Bam. All right, Doug. Let's see. You need a 3 or a 10 to get your first pawn home.
And Doug, your card. It's an 8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who's going to get
Put the first pawn in the safe zone on the right.
D8? All right. Wants to be safe. I don't blame him. So we go to Adam.
All right, Adam, advance card. Oh, we're going to draw 2 for you. Your first one.
Here we go again.
It's a forward,
We've been in this situation.
forward 6 or a backward 1.
Definitely forward 6.
Definitely forward.
And your second card. You get to move an opponent's pawn to the opposite side of the board.
Ooh.
The options are either Doug or Neil.
I'm gonna choose the Doug's, the one that's not safe.
Doug.
Ooh.
Why? Why?
It didn't matter either way. It didn't
Yeah, it
matter.
doesn't matter either way.
No, that's okay.
And now, a Turd Talk with your host, Turd Ferguson.
Thank you very much, Jason. This turd talk is actually for everybody. Everybody, that move did fucking matter, and let me explain to you why. Because moving Doug in that position actually puts him closer to winning the freaking game. Whereas moving Neil to the other side, he still has 2 fucking pawns in his start circle. So it wasn't going to help him quite as much, was it? Thank you for attending this turd talk.
Now back to story, already in progress. Now I forgot whose turn it is now. Scott, your turn.
And they'll miss that in the off season too. All right, Scott, advance card. It's a 2! Oh my God, it's a 2!
Get me on
It's
a
a 2.
start.
Tootie Bird's code calling. Scott, go again.
All right, your Tootie Poo on this card is an 8.
The only one I can move.
Yep.
Get a little crowded up there.
Oh.
Back to Neil.
All right, Neil, advance card. Forward 8.
All right. Now we go to Doug, who's looking for a 2 that's not yellow or a 1 that is yellow.
And
Get
Doug,
that
your
first
advance
pawn
card.
home.
It is. Skip it, skip it. We're skipping your fucking turn. This is called karma. Skip it from Turdo.
All right, Adam.
Well then.
All right, Adam, your regular card. It's a 1.
So
Well.
take a step forward or take the other pawn out.
I think I'm gonna get the other pawn out.
Get the other one out.
He takes that pawn out. Oh my God, he sees Neil. He whips it around and goes, "Oh!"
Oh, damn.
All right, Scott. Still looking for 1 that's not red to get your first pawn home.
Yeah, Scott's also hoping for a backwards 12. And your advance card here, a forward 6 or a backwards 1, I'll give you one of them.
Forward 6 on the one out of the home.
Stop it right. Adam's taint.
This smells here.
Yeah.
You nasty.
Who the hell went market?
Why does it smell like carnival food?
No.
No.
All right, Neil.
All right, Neil. Regular card. It's a forward 10 or a backward 1.
Forward 10.
Forward, he says. All right, we go to Doug. Still looking for 1 that's yellow or a 2 that's not.
And your advance card is a 5.
So we go to Adam.
11 would be really good.
Adam, regular card. And it's a 12.
Big 12. Which one's getting it?
I'll get the one on the left side 12.
Left side go up 12. All right, Scott.
Hi.
Still looking for that elusive 1.
I'd love to send myself across the board.
All right,
that
Scott.
too.
Your advance card. It's a forward 6 or a backward 1.
What the hell?
Once again.
Forward 6 on the right pawn.
Sponsored by Cialis.
Yay, sponsorship.
Neil.
All right, Neil. Regular card.
Yeah, Neil. Regular card.
Forward 10 or a backward 1?
Forward 10.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah. A lot of big numbers showing up so far. We go to Doug.
All right, Doug, advance card. It's a forward 9, or you can change places with an opponent. Remember, it is your color, so if you choose the number, you got to double it.
So if I choose my so
if you choose to move forward, it becomes an 18.
Let's move 18.
Move 18, he says.
Oh boy.
Does that qualify as a daily double now?
And now Doug is knocking on an instant go home. Possibly could be, but we'll have to wait because now we go to Adam.
Toad sure did make sense. That's right. All right. Adam, regular card, and it's a 1.
Well, who's going to be king of the one step, Adam?
I'll get the one on top.
One up top, move up 1. All right, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Still hoping that he could find a swap to the other side.
All right, Scott, advance card, and it's a 3.
Only one I can move.
Sponsored by Cialis.
Yay!
Neil.
The audience tonight for some reason.
You need a 2 that's green to get your first pawn home.
All right, Neil, advance card. It's a 3.
Move forward 3 or take another pawn out.
Ooh.
Forward 3.
Forward 3, he says.
Interesting.
He's playing it safe for now. As we go to Doug, who's looking for a 2, a 1, or an 8. 1, 2, or 8. What is it?
A 1 would be quite interesting. So regular card is
interesting.
Sorry.
He's got insurance.
Bump it up, bump, 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 bump.
Interesting.
So now go to Adam. Let's see. You need a 10 to get your first pawn home.
And Adam, your regular card? It's a backwards 4.
Definitely the one on the right.
The one on the right. Back that ass up.
4.
Back that ass up.
4?
4.
4?
So now go to Scott.
All right, Scott, let's see how you fail again. Your advance card is? You're going to move your pawn to the opposite side of the board.
We needed it about 2 turns ago.
Whoops.
Wrong time.
Scott, your dick is showing. Bump it up, bump, 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 bump.
All right, Neil.
Oh shit.
You now need a 1 or an 8 to get your first pawn home.
All right, Neil, you've got... Sorry.
With 2 pawns in your start. One of them's coming out, but who's going back?
Bye, Doug.
Bye, Doug.
He's not sorry, Doug. Fuck you.
Bitch.
Turnabout is fair play. So, speaking of Doug.
I'd like to use the insurance, please.
Oh. Doug has opted to use the sorry card to take his pawn out, but who are you sending back?
Uh-oh.
Let's send Neil back.
Which one?
Well, karma is.
Right.
Oh.
Which one?
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
Hey, guess what, Doug?
I'm a bitch.
People are still calling you an asshole.
Yeah.
How funny was that, Doug?
Neil Sternitzky, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually,
Wow.
Jason, looks like there's 10 of them.
I think Neil just blew his patty mayonnaise all over the place.
I know, right? Damn.
All right, Adam, who's been approaching this game silently but surely.
Adam, advance card. Skip it, skip it. We're skipping your fucking turn. We singing now. Skip it from Turtle.
And that was a reverse, so we go back to Doug. Still looking for a 1, a 2, or an 8.
And Doug,
real interesting.
your sorry card is a 7 that you may split.
Let's do 2 and then 5.
Oh, he's close.
Doug's got 1. Doug's
cover
got
that up.
1 in the hole.
So he's got his one on the me.
In the hole. In the hole.
He's got 1 on the me. Now he's got to get the hoe home. And
Oh, boy.
Neil.
It just took 26 episodes for me to figure that shit out.
Wow.
All right, Neil. Advance card for you. So you need a 1 or an 8 that's not green to get your first pawn home.
And Neil, you've got an 8 that would double to a 16. Sorry, you can't do it.
Oh.
Scott. Still looking for that elusive 1.
And you have with a regular card. Sorry.
He's got insurance.
Bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum.
Bless you.
That wasn't me.
All right. Adam, let's see. You need
Numbers.
a you need a 1 that's not blue, 8 that's not blue, or a 5 that is blue to get one of your 2 pawns home.
All right. Adam, advance card. It's a 7 and you may split it.
Okay, let's just move 1. This one. And the rest this.
Taking 1 step right in front of Scott.
Oh.
Stepped right in front of Scott and said, "Look at my honey. Look at my honey."
It does. You need a 3 that's not yellow and a 4 that's not yellow.
Oh.
All right.
What is it, though?
Your advance card is a 9 or change places.
Nothing.
No can do.
So nope.
No can do.
If everyone brings a sigh of relief, we go to Neil.
All right, Neil, regular card. It's a 12. No can do for you too.
Scott.
Scott, you've got an advance card. It's a 9, or you can change places with an opponent.
I am going to change places. My top pawn with Neil on the bottom left.
Could you please leave Neil alone, asshole?
He's not sorry.
Hey, Scott, there's 11 people calling you an asshole.
Asshole. Asshole.
I'm sorry.
Asshole.
All right, Adam.
All right, come on.
The
not
situation
blue
is
4.
this. You need a blue 2.
Oh, blue 2. Okay.
4 will move you backwards. You want to go forward. You need a blue 2.
Yeah, blue 2. Come on.
Go backwards, please.
Yeah, he needs a blue chew. So, advance card. Skip it. We're skipping your fucking turn. Wait a while. Skip it from Turtle.
That one was a little bit silent for your taste, sir. What happened there?
You didn't hear me?
No, I heard you, but it sounded like you were whispering the lyrics.
Oh, well, fuck.
Like you weren't, like you were trying not to wake up somebody.
Here, skip it, we're skipping your fucking turn. Wait a while, skip it from Purdue.
There you go.
Z105, and we're back.
Right. Back to Doug, who's still looking for a 3 or 4 to end this thing.
All right, Doug, you have.
It's a 3. Doug moves on.
Oh my God! Oh, you got me kidding me! Oh, jeez!
Well, I'll be dang.
Oh,
Three episodes in a row.
You gave it a third pawn now, Scott.
how do you feel now, Neil?
Doug
Damn.
Trovinger, you've managed to upset a lot of great contestants here in this episode of our TOC. You're moving on to the finals.
Holy hell!
Holy hell, indeed. We'll be back with you in just a second. Scott, Doug, and Scott, Neil, and Adam. Oh, jeez. Scott.
See, even Jason's trying to get rid of me already.
Nah, I can't do that to you. You've been through enough hell already. It'd be bad for me to try to replace you with Doug again. But Neil, we will start with you. You did manage to hang on in there in the trivia round. You got $600. We'll give you the $25,000 for making it this far, and we'll turn that $600 into $6,000 because we'll add a 0 to everything that you win in the trivia round. So $31,000 in your appearance here in the TOC. Did you enjoy your time despite what they did to you?
Absolutely, Jason. This is a very cutthroat game to play. So it's all in good fun.
Indeed.
You guys, hell of a game.
Indeed. And we hope to see you when season 2 pops around.
Absolutely. I'll be the first to sign up.
Well, there you go. Give it up for Neil Sternitzky, everybody. Next we go to Adam. Next we go to $700 in the trivia round. You managed to get 1 pawn home. So normally for getting a pawn home, we give $1,000 during the main season. This being the TOC, will make that $10,000.
Right.
Along with the $7,000 you picked up from the trivia round, and the $25,000 as promised for making it to this point. So I got to do math. Thank you. So $42,000 on the night. Adam, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good, and at one point I almost felt like I was gonna come behind, but those skips and reverses just kind of hurt me.
As it did to everybody else that had to suffer that fate, but still not too bad for your appearance here in the TOC. Did you enjoy your time?
Yeah, I had fun.
Well, we were glad to have you here. We hope to see you when season 2 pops around.
Well, I would love to participate. If things go right.
So you'll be the second one to sign up then. Cool. Give it up for Adam Oliver, everybody.
Yeah. Well done, guys. Well done.
And finally, Scott. Our number 1 seed was dethroned, unfortunately. Scott, you managed to pick up $800 from the trivia round. We turned that to $8,000. You unfortunately did not get a pawn home, but you do have a sorry card in your possession, so we will turn that into $5,000. It's normally $500 during the regular season, so $13,000 on the day. But still, a hell of a showing for you being the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I had strategy with who I picked and how I was playing it, but I didn't know the strategy would turn out to be my downfall.
Hey, you never know how this game's going to turn out. We've seen it go all kind of ways, forward, frontward, forward, backwards, assways, sideways. This game is unpredictable, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another game show for another time. But Scott, did you enjoy your time here in our TOC?
I definitely did, and since they took 2 spots, I'll be number 3 in line for whichever board game show rendition comes next.
Well, there you go. Give it up for Scott Michels, everybody.
Good job, Scott. Well done.
Doug Trovinger. You went from a new face in the crowd to being the first entrant into our finals here in the TOC for Sorry. What are you thinking right now?
How the hell did I pull that off?
I think everybody out there is wondering how the hell you pulled that off. If I were you, I wouldn't even divulge that secret. I'd keep it to yourself. But still, you're the first one in. Who do you expecting to make it there that you're looking forward to participating against or competing against, or you know what I'm trying to ask?
Well, I'd love to see Peach, maybe Nels. Then I can beat his ass again.
Well, okay.
I don't know. Curious to see what the next couple weeks, skips around.
Well, if there's anything that you can rest on, you have an advantage over everybody else because you got 3 weeks to prepare and to sit there and witness everybody else and tear each other limb from limb to see who's going to join you in the TOC. So, Doug, congratulations. Everybody, give it up for Doug Trovinger. Yes.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate all what you guys do too. So,
Hey, we appreciate you playing along. We look forward to seeing you in about 4 weeks' time when the finals of the TOC happen. Doug's already there. Who's joining him? We'll find out next week when we have another TOC match. In the meantime, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other TLC matches for Sorry the Game Show, or any other live streams we do here in MVG Productions, or any on-demand content you might want to see here in MVG Productions. Until then, that's Turd Ferguson. I'm Jason Myers. We're not sorry, and we hope you're not either. We'll see you next week for Sorry the Game Show here on the MVG Networks.
Sorry is a Grandma's Game Closet production.
And I see my slip on.